Welcome back to Final Dankasy 4. This is Solinus Dracone, and it is time for the fight of the century, motherfucker. That's right, it is the Battle of Fabul, and I'm going to attempt to encapsulate all of the aspects of it in today's episode. I'm back on the Logitech G930s because I noticed a little bit of a recording issue on the Episode 3 track, where I think I'll just use this headset for a while and see how it goes again. I seem to get a pretty good voice capture on this. Let's take a moment to talk to some of the monks. His Royal Highness awaits any thought bubbles. Okay. Kane, if only you were here. Oh. Okay. Yep, y'all got problems. I don't know about being help, Edward. You can just do your best. Do your best, Edward. So in Fabul Castle, you have your item shops and your weapon shops, and over here is the weapon shop. And basically, they sell both weapons and armor here. Now, here you can buy some claws for Young, as well as the demon armor kit. And I'm actually gonna forgo that. I'm not gonna go with the any of the armor that is buyable here, and I'm not gonna buy any of the weapons because I want to save my money up. I'm gonna need that money for when I take on, or not when I take on, for when I get to Mysidia, because I want to buy the knight's armor. Now, in this castle, you can get your hands on a nice shield, and after the battle, the king gives you another sword. So I'm just gonna kind of meander around here, see what's going on, see if there's anything I can pick up. He's meditating, sure he is. Nothing in these things here. I do believe you get to find Naming Way, What's His Way here. Kick all the bad people, nice. Ooh, a dancer. You do get to find Naming Way in this castle, and I'm gonna go do that in a bit, but first, let's see a Fabul dancer. It's a trap! That's funny as shit. Now, it's an interesting thing to note that in the original Final Fantasy II on Super Nintendo, instead of saying like "huh" and "hwa" and all that, the Fabulian battle cry was "Achoo," and I think that was especially horribly racist, but still, it's kind of funny how they pull a trick on you there with that dancer. What do you got to say, bro? Master Yang. Okay, cool. So this is the King's Tower, and up here in this room is the King's bedroom, and you'll... Ooh. Really? Awesome. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, okay, so I took a nap on the King's bed. That's fantastic. And, ooh, there's a treasure chest. A tent. What do you have to say, lady? This private bed chamber, but anyone can just walk in, apparently, and take a nap on his bed. That's sweet, I like that. That is funny. Yeah, just kind of taking a tour around the castle. You don't get a lot of opportunity to see the place once the story really gets kicking, and you really do want to get a little bit of the area, plus there's treasure chests to be had. And in the upcoming battle, you're probably going to want one or two bits of help there. Don't neglect to check pots and crates and whatnot for little exclamation points that pop up. You want to be sure you're getting what it is you can. So what do you got to say? No, I'm not hurt. Thanks, though. Yeah, nothing in these crates or barrels or anything here. Now, up on this particular section, this is Yang's place, and here's his wife. My beautiful wife, there you go. She's not bad looking. She's got a greyhound thing going on. He's so tender to his wife. And she is a good, fine, noble woman herself. And she's got a good head on her shoulders, too. Behind every great man is a great woman. Oh, wow, we got thought bubbles on it. She seems so nice. Oh, that is wonderful. Cecil's still thinking about Kane. Riddy is the only one who has a thought bubble about Yang's wife, and that's hilarious. I didn't know that beforehand. See, by exploring this game now that I'm playing it with you guys. Separate beds? Seriously? That's bullshit. That is some Ward and June Cleaver shit right there. But ever since I started playing this game for you guys and digging a little bit more in depth, I've been finding out so much more about the game, and there's little spots of reward, you know, like when Rydia's thinking about how, oh, she's such a motherly person. That's awesome, I love that. That just kind of adds so much to the experience. Another reason for using the G930 is that I do get to just press a little button here silently as you please and mute out my coughs and throat clearings for the most part, so that's going to save me some time in post. So I think it's in here at the end. Yes, there we go. Yeah, Living Way, what are you up to? Oh. Well, shit. That's a noble goal. And he's got him to another name change. He is now recording Way. Fantastic. Yeah, that friend in the Chocobo Forest. No thanks. That's basically your ability to get in and see some of the events that have taken place in the game up until where you go. And the next time you find this particular guy, this little Blanking Way character, he's going to be in a Chocobo Forest, and his name is going to become Camping Way. And actually, he's going to take all your tents. So you maybe want to save that off for a little bit. What do you got for me, bro? What do you got? Got any goods? Got any goods? No, nothing I need. About that friend of his in the Chocobo Forest, of course, in the original game and any other iteration, there was always the big Chocobo, aka the fat Chocobo. And in the Final Fantasy II on SNES, the item that you used to summon him inside of the Chocobo Forest was a carrot. Here it's the Gisol greens. And I've already been in here, what the hell am I doing? Alright, time to get this story on the road. I dilly-dallied long enough. Alright, taking myself to the throne room. Damn sure of it. And here's where Edward actually becomes useful, where he steps up to the forefront. Young vouches for us, isn't that good enough? Yeah, Cecil speaks from experience. Now Edward shows he's the man. Because he's been here before. He's a prince. Yeah, how's Dankasy doing right now, Edward? Oh, not so good, is it? Yep, everything he ever loved. Yeah, you'll take the word of a fucking prince, sure you will. And yes, we are going to aid in this magnificent thing, but I want to try something. I'm going to say no for right now. I'm going to say no again. Wow, he's just not going to let this go. No. 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 Okay, I guess fine, why not? Yeah, so much strength and courage, we tried to say no like 5 times. I tried to do that because I was hoping to get my hands on the shield that's hidden behind the wall in this throne room, but it looks like I can't get my hands on it until the battle's over, so meh. And this is why I unequipped Rosa and Rydia, is because they're not going to be a part of the battle. They're just going to be helping out. And so, yeah. There's going to be a raid on Fabul. Let's go, men. Manly men doing manly things. Don't have time for the skirts. Yep, good girl. So basically, this is a battle rush, so to speak. You have like 4 or 5, maybe 6 battles that you're fighting the enemy here. And it's mostly just these stinking mooks that come out of nowhere. The idea is just kind of win all the battles, really. Outlast. And as before, when you take out the captain, then the other soldiers will kind of... well, they go all straight to hell. The kick is a good maneuver, but don't think of it as a way to insta-kill everybody. But it sure does help. Yep. So every time you win a battle, you get pushed back a little bit further. And now the Red Wings are bombing. This is the Blitzkrieg of Baron. Gotta escape. Got no choice, young. You gotta fall back. Gotta fall back, man. Oh, we knew it was hopeless. It is a fight for the world. Yes, sir. And the next fight, which now it's going to actually contain monsters. Which you'd think that's a very funny thing to have along on a raid of just a human city. Monsters? What's that all about? But you see what kind of shit Golbez traffics in. Bam! Kick shows its worth. Yeah, you really do want to make good use of the kick in this battle. And it's a good opportunity to gain some experience, too. Yep, too many. And so we're just gonna leave these 2 guys. We're like the cream of the crop here, and we left those 2 guys to take care of it. Okay, whatever. Hiding with the women and children. It's good to be the king. Crush him. So another one of these chump head fights. Not a big deal. Just take out the man in the back and go for the kick. Man, I'm really getting a lot of use out of this mute button here. I've just got a dry throat lately. And now these 2 guys just completely lose their shit. So they're easy pickings. In these sorts of games, you really do have to kind of strike a balance, because it's good to do damage to all of the enemies at once, to kind of make it easier to chip them down quicker. But at the same time, if you take out more enemies, then there's less enemies to attack you, so you really have some strategic decisions to make in this game. We're in the throne room by this point. And now this guy is a motherfucker. What the hell, man? Oh. Awesome. So alright, let's see how well Yang does with his bare fists on this guy. Pretty damn good. Edward's about to eat it, but it's okay. Everything's fine as long as Cecil makes it. We have about 3 battles here in the throne room. And you know what? Let's high potion it up there. I want to high potion it. We definitely need to just top off our HP there. So, but yeah, Yang doesn't need any claws. I mean, he could totally have some claws, but I really don't ever find the urge to buy them for him, considering that as the game progresses, you'll be finding some for him. You'll actually find claws for him to wear. So now we're escaping, and we see the first signs that something might be going on with Edward. Something might be wrong with him. And not just that he's useless, but he actually might have something wrong with him, health-wise. Because he does a trip in the throne room there when trying to escape from the enemies, and historically I just remember when that part happened in the fight on the old 16-bit console, that you actually got to see those two mooks jumping on him. It's like, yeah, he fell down and we got him. Here it's a bit different, but it's the essence is still the same. So this is our last line of defense. We can hold out no further. We must protect the crystal. And what? Look who's here. Cain, what's going on, bro? It's been a minute. Awesome. Yeah, bro, join up. This shit's getting heavy. Oh. What? Dude. If it's about the $5, I'll give it back, man. The hell? Jesus, man. So yeah, okay, no surprise here. Cain's obviously brainwashed. He is fighting against you now. He is fighting under the control of Golbez. Now, granted, he does have a beef with you, and it's a deep and personal ingrained beef born of long lust for Rosa, which he can never have. But you know, it's just been drawn out here, so to speak, Majin Vegeta style, essentially. So you just fight this battle as much as you can. Honestly, you're supposed to lose this battle. He's gonna just keep chipping at you until you die, so might as well just sit back and let it happen. We're only delaying things by attacking. And yeah, I should have unequipped him earlier, but right now he's got on some pretty badass armor as it is. So there's really not any point to, any point to worrying over it. I'm sure I'll still have enough money for what I need to do when I get to Mysidia. And yes, when he says this is the end, he does mean it. That's the end of the fight. This is his last jump that he's gonna do. Even if he doesn't kill us, the fight's over.
Cain, even you now?
Let me ease your suffering.
You'll do nothing!
Stop!
Rosa.
Cain, tell me you've not turned traitor.
Don't look at me.
Cain, why do you now?
And now,
Golbez!
now we see the man himself. The big mama jamma, Golbez. Look at that Darth Vader
You're
motherfucker.
him, the usurper.
So, you are Cecil. Allow me to give you something. A gift to remember our meeting.
Cecil!
Let me through! I did not come to treat with words. Cain, enough of this foolishness. Bring me the crystal.
My lord.
Don't do it, Cain!
Rosa, let it be.
Oh, you care for this one, do you? Then let me take her along as well. To hold in trust until we are graced with the chance to meet again. Come, Cain.
It would seem your life is spared for now.
Cain, wait!
As you can see, Golbez he's a pretty badass motherfucker. And he specializes in magic. That's his main attack. Even though he's got that big, badass, burly fucking armor, he is a serious as fuck black wizard. He got all the magic points. So yeah, we got our ass handed to us there, guys. And Rosa got kidnapped, too. And Cain is a fucking traitor. Holy shit. Things are bad. But our little girl, Rydia, she don't give up. That's right. You're the heart and soul of this party, baby. And we love you. There you go. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and get back on that trail. So yeah, that was a pretty damn pivotal battle. Cain is all sorts of fucked over. Yang is feeling crunchy. Rydia's just worried for Rosa. And Edward is like kindred spirit motherfucker. Alright, so let's go ahead and take the opportunity now to just go ahead and de-equip everybody except for Cecil, because frankly, this party is getting broken up in after we do the next thing. So I'm just going to take the opportunity to, now that we're in the throne room here, I'm going to ignore the Celestial there, or whatever the hell his name is, just head on over to this secret room and pick up some treasures. Spider Silk, Demon Shield, there we go, and Ether. I'll wait to equip the Demon Shield. So let's see what this guy says. He's being treated in his quarters. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and head over to the king's quarters and see what's to be seen there. I think I was actually supposed to go to the inn first, but let's just see what happens when I go and say hi to His Majesty. What's going on, boss? Yeah, he says go take a nap. Yeah, you're supposed to go straight to the inn and have yourself a little rest there, and have yourself a bit of a powwow as well. Kind of decide what's going on. Let's watch Rydia just for a little bit longer. Just for a little bit longer. So, yep, heading in to the inn, narrating whatever's happening, and as you can see, the innkeeper tosses us a freebie. So now it's time to decide what to do. Gotta formulate a plan, that's right. Talking about Sid. They got decent airships, but no regular boats. Yeah, we do need a boat. On the morrow. He is or was my friend. Yeah, that's gotta feel harsh, Cecil. He's your best bro. And he just kicked your ass. And it wasn't even in a brotherly fashion. So, yep, that shit. And now, we talk to the king. Without delay. Yep, thanks, boss. We tried our best, but even though we sucked, we tried our best. And this sword. This sword is the last dark sword you're gonna get in the game, and it lasts you all the way through the Mount Ordeals fight. But even the King of Fabul is warning us, hey, you know, you really don't want to depend on this shit. Yeah, it's dark fucking forces. You don't want it to be what rules you. Deathbringer. If that's not a name for a sword. Yep. I trust that shit not to happen. Okay, so thought bubbles. Yeah, he's not the same without his woman. Oh, you'll be alright, Edward. Absolutely. So, now that Cecil has a new sword and shield, then we are going to definitely make use of those. I'm going to pay another visit to Yang's wife, and you know what, since I seem to be okay on time here, I might extend this just a little bit further, get in one more cutscene. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get the next portion of things out of here, although here's someone I wanted to talk to, just real quick. Yeah, because Rosa and Rydia, they helped out in the medical thing, then this white mage here has some deep respect for Rosa now. What's up, Yang's wife? Absolutely. Anytime, ma'am. Whose wife do you think I am? Just fucking smack them in the face with a frying pan. Cast iron, I betcha. She is a hard-ass woman. She doesn't screw around. She is Yang's anchor. So, alright, we have done everything in this castle that we intended to do. There's nothing left to mess with, so we're just gonna go ahead and head outside and begin this next chapter of our story. Just get on out of here. Now, of course, unequipping everybody early, like now, it's minorly dangerous. Not a real big deal, actually. Simply because, you know, we got, like, over to walk up to this pier, but if we get into a fight on the way there, then everybody's unequipped. So let's go ahead and get on the ship. She's here to see us off with that fucking frying pan of hers. You too, Cecil. God damn it. Yeah, she's gonna take care of business. She's got that frying pan, remember? And she gives us a very nice augment, the counter augment. Whoever you equip that on, when they get hit in battle, they will do a counter attack. It's an excellent augment to put on Cecil, but I only find certain dubious use out of it there. It's very useful, but there are other things that I want to put on my characters as time goes on that are going to make them better. Although, I may choose my time. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Time will go on and time will tell. But certain characters, when they get back into your party later on, they're there for good, and you can put them on there. Because certain augments, they're just too good to just use and then put them on a character that's going to leave your party. So you want to put certain augments on when somebody's back permanently, and I think what I may do is save the counter augment. I'll put it on Cecil, and then when Rosa gets back, then there's some other augments that I'll be putting on her. Gotta make use of the augments here. We only have one or two that we can actually use, and there's a couple augments that I do want to get out of the way and give to like Tella and Porum when she comes into the party. And it's all part of the strategy. So the strategy all starts to become important very soon. And here we see another sign that Edward's not doing so great. What's going on, Ed? You don't look so good, man. And so now coming up is a rather heart-shattering cutscene. It's heartbreaking and heart-shattering, and, well, we'll just watch. Leviathan, motherfucker!
Don't stand about! Reap the seals, you witless dogs! Lydia!
Rydia! Young! Edward!
God damn! And now, we find our poor hero washed up on some strange beach. And that shit sucked. We lost Rydia right away. Young went in to help her, he's gone. God the fuck knows what happened to Edward and the rest of the crew. This is the second time Cecil's been knocked the fuck out and woken up not knowing where the hell he is. And what's going on. And where his friends are. Life sucks for you, Cecil. Good God. So, yeah. This is as far as I'm taking the episode. Am I the only one who survived? Dude, you might well be. You never know. And you listen to that sad music playing, and you know that some bad shit happened. So, yeah, it was a pretty dark episode. The good guys lost a bit, but, you know what? We'll make it up in the end. Things will come right. Thanks for watching. I am Solanus Dracone, and this has been Final Dankasy 4.